Hey guys, John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well. I'm excited because today I'm unboxing not one, but two new guitars. So this is going to be a lot of fun. These guitars came to me a couple hours ago and I had to wait, but now I can finally unbox them. Now, why did I get two guitars? Let me tell you. So before I went on my big summer vacation with my family, I sold a bunch of gear and then I was thinking, what am I gonna buy? Because that's how it goes, you know. I always got gas. So then when I was on vacation, I was just checking out some guitars and I was interested in a couple models. And then I talked to my Dutch Schecter guy, David, and he's gonna hook me up with some models to review in the coming months, which is gonna be very exciting and cool. So I just have a lot of love and appreciation for the brand Schecter. And I thought, you know what? Let's put some money towards that brand. So there are two new Schecter guitars in this box. I bought them all by myself. So these were not gifted to me. I paid for these guitars with my own money, okay? However, I am an affiliate with Thomann and Sweetwater, by the way. So if you want to buy something from them to support the channel, please check out my affiliate links. For Thomann, I have a special page where I have a bunch of gear on there that I have and use myself, including these two guitars. So you can check that out in the description as well if you're interested. That would really help out the channel. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling now. Let's get the two guitars out of this big box. That's right. Two guitars from the same brand, Schecter. I love Schecter. The current guitars that I have from them are amazing, so I'm super stoked. Now, when I was shopping for these guitars, I was looking at two guitars that were quite different. And I just couldn't decide which one to get, so I just ended up getting both. Quite extravagant, I know, but that's just how it went. I hope they're both good specimens, so we'll see. You never know when you order a guitar, but let's open up the first one and see what's inside. Opening up new guitars is always so exciting. I mean, unboxing them, not opening them up. I don't often have to send guitars back to Thomann, but sometimes it happens, you know, sometimes the QC isn't perfectly in order, but I hope that for these, it will be okay. Oh yes, this is the more traditional and classic guitar of the two. I'm really excited about this one. Check it out, Schecter guitars. This is so annoying. Check it out. It's the Schecter Solo 2 Custom. Haha. What a beautiful, beautiful guitar. Look at that. I've heard many great things. I've read many great things about this model. So yeah, I'm just very curious and excited to check this thing out. It looks beautiful. In terms of the finishing, it's looks like a well-made guitar. The back of the neck here is satin, so that's kind of cool. So it's kind of Schecter's take on the Les Paul Custom, obviously, with the double binding and stuff. So yeah, really cool. Wood seems nice and resonant. Of course, I'm gonna need to put my own strings on it and set it up and all that stuff to see how it actually performs as a guitar. That's what I always recommend. But yeah, it looks great. I don't see any blemishes. There's a couple little marks, like tool marks over here. To me, those types of things aren't a big deal, especially if the guitar plays and sounds really good, you know. I'm gonna grab my other camera and take a closer look. So there you go, the Schecter Solo 2 Custom. This is a beautiful top. I don't know if this is a veneer or it's probably a veneer, but I don't know if there's a maple cap under here, but yeah, it looks really beautiful. These are Schecter USA pickups. They're supposed to be really good. And then we got three knobs, humbucker, single coil push-pull thing. These knobs have these sort of rubber things on top here, which makes them grip really nicely. Cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like the shape of the horn that makes it like un-Gibson-like, if you know what I mean. Ebony board. Looks nice and tidy, as far as I can tell, anyway. Beautiful. I also really like the headstock. And this is interesting. compensated nut. So that's going to be interesting to try on a Les Paul type guitar. Cool. There you go. There's some plastic dust in there. So yeah, some little markings. I'm not sure if you can see this, but not a big deal, especially if it's a good guitar, but worth noting. These things happen with these, you know, import guitars. You get some little scuffs and stuff like that from time to time. Looks beautiful though. Let's turn it around. Yeah, I must say that the satin neck feels nice and smooth indeed. Let's check out crafted in South Korea. Cool. Locking tuners, of course. And a beautiful 3-piece body. Mahogany, I assume. I didn't even check. Double binding and this like fast access thing over here. Yeah, it looks great. Looks great indeed. Cool. Cool, very nice. So yeah, that's the Schecter Solo 2 Custom. At first glance, it looks nice. I'm gonna have to play it and set it up for myself to get a good idea of the quality of the instrument and stuff, but my first impression is pretty darn good. It's a little bit lighter than I was expecting. I like my Les Paul guitars heavy, but I do think that they probably chamber these, and it has a good weight, don't get me wrong, but it's not as heavy as my Gibson Les Paul Custom, for example. But yeah, my first impressions are very good. So yeah, if this turns out to be a great guitar, which I am expecting it to be, I'm definitely gonna make some videos with it and perhaps make a review as well. Really cool. Let's move on to the next guitar. So this one is quite different. So this one is much more modern and stuff, much more metal, if you will. So that's basically why I couldn't decide between them, because they're both so different. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh. Of course, the plastic is on there again, so yeah. Let's take off that damn plastic. Oh. Spoiler alert. It's a PT, which is basically Schecter's take on the Telecaster. But this thing is much more modern. Let's take a look. Oh. Check it out. Check it out. Very cool. So this is the Schecter PT SLS Elite. And this is a beautiful guitar, man. This top, this is the Bloodburst finish. Really cool. And again, just as with all the SLS Elites, this has a neck-through construction, which is very appealing to me. Swamp ash body wings, and this neck is like a 7-piece neck, strings going through the body with what's it called? You know, one of these cool bridges. Fishman fluence, modern pickups, ebony board, stainless steel frets, compensated nut, and all the good stuff. Looks to be a cool guitar by looking at it like this. Looks pretty flawless, to be honest. So that's a great sign. Of course, immediately when I pick up a guitar, I can feel that it does need a setup and it does need fresh strings, but my first impression is good. So let's take a closer look. So the main reason for me getting this model is because of my E1 SLS Elite, which is kind of my Metal Explorer up there. And yeah, this one is kind of similar. Of course, it has a different body shape and all that stuff, but the top is a little bit shy in comparison to some of the other flame maple tops that I've seen, but it's definitely beautiful. It's a bit more subtle, I guess you could say. But I like how it looks. I like the color. Very cool. Once again, an ebony board. I'm not sure if the other one has stainless steel frets, but this one definitely does. Again, one of those compensated nuts. And a beautiful headstock. Fishman Fluence modern pickups. There you go. Push pulls for the 2 voicings. Really nice. Hip shot bridge. There you go. Hip shot. And let's turn it around. The backs of these guitars are so beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Satin and all that stuff. Let's take a look. Crafted in South Korea. Once again, beautiful, beautiful guitar. Very cool. Locking tuners, of course. And yeah, what else is there to say? It looks really good to me. Really nice. I really like the back of this guitar. Beautiful. That's something that I always do with the new guitar, just to kind of get an idea of how resonant it is. And yeah, it sounds pretty resonant. When I put some fresh strings on there and all that stuff, we're really going to see how this thing performs. But my first impression is pretty good. On both the guitars, the action is pretty high, but that's to be expected, to be honest. The setup is never really ideal when you buy a guitar from a store like Thomann, in my experience. So you're going to have to put some work in to make it play and sound great. But yeah, my first impressions are very good. Looks very flawless. It's a beautiful guitar. It's, again, the top is on the subtle side, if you know what I mean. It's not like super flaming and stuff, but it's beautiful. I like it. And then the back, of course, is wonderful. So yeah, I'm excited about these two guitars. Really cool. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. I'm a huge Schecter fan, as you may know if you've been watching the channel. And I'm really excited about trying these guitars, and I have a great feeling about it. I think they will be great. As I said, I'm going to need to set them up first to see if they really are great, if the frets are level and all that stuff, but I have a very good feeling about it. So again, you're probably going to see both these guitars on the channel very soon, and if I really like, you know, what I'm noticing when I'm playing these guitars, I'm definitely going to do a review for you guys as well. And then later this year, there are two models from Schecter coming my way as well for review. So I'm really stoked about that. Thanks to the folks at Schecter and David, my guy over here in the Netherlands, for hooking me up and for making that happen. And this purchase is basically a thank you to Schecter for being so cool to me. Yeah, it's a wonderful brand. I love their guitars, and I recommend checking them out for yourself. Again, check out my affiliate links in the description or the comments below to see my recommended products for Thomann, as well as a general affiliate for Sweetwater as well. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on these guitars. And also drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That also really helps the channel out. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers.